Hey, what's up, and welcome to live.besttechie.net, the place where we talk tech, answer your tech questions, of course, everything technology related. Now, you may or may not know, but Apple may be teaming up with Microsoft to bring Bing as the default search engine on the iPhone. Now, this would be a huge blow to Google in a particular sense, but it also would be obviously a big win for Microsoft. Now, the only thing here is, and I want to talk about with you guys, is I'm curious to get your take on sorry, I'm still sick, on this deal. So if Apple goes through with the deal and they partner with Microsoft to make Bing the default search engine on the iPhone, will you A, be turned off by the iPhone just by the search? Would you not want to buy one? B, which I doubt that would be the case, would you switch the default search immediately to Google if that happened? Like if you were to buy an iPhone and had Bing, would you switch it to Google? Or would you actually use Bing as your default search engine? Now, they came out with Bing. Microsoft came out with a Bing application for the iPhone, which allowed you to search through the app itself a couple months ago, I would say. And you know, it's a pretty good app. I've seen it. I don't have it installed right now, but I have seen it on videos and things like that. It looks pretty cool. So I guess the question in here is, and I just saw this article on Business Week. Let me pull this up really quick. Where is it? Here it is. It says, according to someone who spent the day with some Microsoft executives, it says likelihood of Microsoft winning Apple's search deal for the iPhone is high. Though Microsoft did not confirm or deny any chatters on the likelihood of Microsoft winning the search deal with Apple for the iPhone, Mr. Apter, who's the guy who spent the day with them, told Business Week that for the right economics, Microsoft would like to win Apple's search deal. So they want to be able to get, obviously, for obvious reasons, the Bing on the iPhone. Now, this would have huge implications for Bing. First of all, there's so many iPhones out there now, and they're selling more and more every day. But just in terms of iOS assault, when you upgrade the firmware, I wonder if it'll convert it. Like the next firmware update will have Bing as the default, and you'll have to change it back if you want to. Also, any new iPhone that they're probably going to announce, maybe in March or so, will probably ship, assuming this deal goes through, with Bing as opposed to Google. Now, the other thing that comes to mind with this whole thing is, we all know that the iPhone uses Bing, that uses Google Maps for their location-based things, and also in their Maps program. What I'm curious to see is if they switch over to Microsoft's virtual maps that they use on Bing, or they call them Bing Maps now, I believe, which are actually really nice. They have some very nice functionality and features, especially in the bird's eye view. That looks really cool. But the technology there is actually is probably just as good as Google Maps. In fact, I think it's a little smoother in my experience on Bing Maps than Google Maps. So that may be also something to look into. I guess it could play out in a number of different ways, but obviously the first way would be the search deal. Anyway, curious to know what you think. Leave a comment here on YouTube or in the blog post. Let me know what you think. I think iPhone, Bing, iPhone, Apple. Apple, Microsoft. Would that work well for you? I don't know. Let me know. And also, I'm curious what you think in terms of what Google's thinking. Do you think Google's worried because they could potentially lose Google Maps, or do you think they really don't care? Anyway, thanks again for watching. This has been live.besttechie.net. Until next time, we'll see ya. And remember, take care of your computers.